Hey there, and welcome to this training video from trafficforme.com. We are going to share with you the very best landing pages for you to promote if you are in a business opportunity and you're buying email traffic, especially if you're buying email traffic from Traffic for Me, but this pretty much goes for anywhere that you would get it from. And by BizOp, what I mean is business opportunity or make money online, what have you. And we're basing this information that I'm about to share with you on literally hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of different landing pages that we've seen and millions of clicks that we've sent to those landing pages and dozens of advertisers that come back to us each and every week. We've kind of honed in on what it is that they're doing differently that allow them to come back each and every week buying more and more, growing their business, growing their traffic, and growing their sales. What are they doing differently when they buy traffic from Traffic for Me? So I'm going to share a little bit of that with you, so pay good attention. You're probably here because either you're just checking out, you were just about to put your landing page in with Traffic for Me, and we wanted to make sure that you saw this video, or one of the team members from trafficforme.com sent you here, or maybe you were just poking around and you found it on your own, which is great, and this is going to make you a lot of money and save you a lot of time. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to guess that if you're here, you have a website that you're promoting, and it's a website. Again, we said we're talking to the BizOp crowd right now, okay? So it's a website that you will make money with and that you're teaching other people how to make money with that website one way or another, okay? So there's really only three things that you could possibly want to do on your money-making website. And that is, you either want to buy traffic to get leads, you either want to buy traffic to get sign up new members, or you want to buy traffic to make sales, okay? So if there's any more, then all roads lead to that eventually if you focus on these three things. Now, you'll notice that getting leads and signing up members is separate. It is more difficult to sign up a member even if it's a free membership that they're signing up for, because there's a lot more convincing that has to happen. They have to be a little bit warmed up to you and your offer before they just boom, sign up to something. So let's talk about that. I used the word warm up a minute ago. There's different traffic temperatures. And let me just real quickly remind you what traffic is, just to get your framing in the right place. You're on the highway and you're driving along, and you kind of get to where everybody's some crossroad where everybody's getting on and off, and the traffic is just piling up and piling up. Well, I just used the word traffic because there's people in their cars driving somewhere. They're going to the same place. Now, same idea with a retail store, a mall, a clothing store, Target, whatever. There's foot traffic that is walking through the mall, and if you're selling clothes and they walk by your store, that's called foot traffic. If they walk in your store, that's also called foot traffic. You didn't have to pay to advertise there. You're just there and they're walking by. But ultimately, it's still called traffic in that business. With a website, it's the same thing. It's called web traffic. All the visitors that show up to your website, they are their traffic. They are the traffic that shows up to your website. Now they can show up on a page and anywhere on your site that you send them, but they're going to show up either cold, warm, or hot. And maybe you've heard this before, cold traffic or hot traffic, or you probably haven't heard all of this. But what cold traffic is basically they don't know you, they don't know anything about your opportunity, and you're really just introduced for the first time, okay? Warm traffic is they know a little bit about you. They feel they're warming up to you. They feel a little comfortable with either you or what it is that you're offering, okay? And they're ready to take a little bit more action. And then hot is, they're in. They're in, and they need to know what else is there that they can do to help themselves succeed. They are looking for more information. They are hungry. They're, with the specific thing that you have to offer them. I'm not talking about in general, okay? in general, a lot of people are super hungry for making money online, okay? That's a different thing. I'm talking about your specific world that you're pulling them into, okay? So it's your job your website's job to convert them from cold to warm to hot, whether it's a site that you created yourself or a site that you've purchased or what have you, it all works the same, okay? So as you can imagine, email traffic is cold traffic. They don't know you. When somebody shows up now, and yet, all of the studies done over the last decade have shown that email advertising is the very best return on investment that you can make on it, period. I was going to say online, digitally, but period. It's better than television. For every dollar for dollar that you spend, it's better than any other form of traffic you can, I'm sorry, any other form of advertising, and you can research that later, but it's literally something like $40 for every dollar invested in advertising. I don't mean to use the word invested, for every dollar that you spend on your advertising, that corporations spend on their advertising, they get 40, on their email advertising, they get 40 back, which is just amazing. And it's still cold. It's cold. They don't know what they're showing up to. Sure, there's an email that got sent out. The email can warm them up a little bit, okay? It can give a little bit of warmth. Or the person that's sending the email can give a little bit of warmth. What I mean by that is, like, if somebody let's say like everybody's probably heard of Anthony Robbins. If Anthony Robbins did a mailing for me, everybody is super hot on, they're beyond warm on him. They love him, right? So they're even a little bit beyond warm. And if he says, hey, traffic for me, you need to go to this site, they're awesome. You're going to believe him, and you're going to be kind of warm when you get there. You're still not all the way warm. Like traffic for me isn't Tony Robbins to you, but we've got a little bit. We got a little bit of his heat that got transferred over to us. But with every transfer, it goes down a little bit. So you need to treat email traffic as ice cold, okay? And cold traffic is best for getting leads. They don't know you yet. The best thing you can do is get as many people to sign up for your email list, give their name and email, or their name and phone number maybe, or just their email address. I see plenty of successful people, which you'll see in just a moment, giving just their email address. So I'm going to give you examples, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to give you samples. I'll stop boring you with my cute little robot there in just a minute. And I'm going to give you a few really good examples of what we're talking about here. Now, these are landing pages that I see again and again and again. Like, you'd think that people would be sick of them by now, but I see them all the time. Now, there's a couple of things about this landing page. Okay, first of all, it's got a nice picture, but the bottom line is it's pure. It's just first name, best email address, send me the free report. So we call that an ethical bribe. You're getting something in return for giving your name and email. Okay, free report, how to earn at least $1,142 per day and become a superhero to your family. So there's a benefit there. You're going to be a superhero to your family, and there's a specific dollar amount shared. And there's a dollar amount shared, okay? This is, again, you're trying to teach people how to make money online. You don't want to be shy about talking about that as long as you're being honest, okay? So they're going to get a free report and a free video, and they're going to put their name and email address in. I see this one a lot. So this is just a good basic landing page. This person orders 10,000 clicks from me each and every month right now, and it's growing every week, okay? And it's really, again, it's very straightforward. Do not steal this. That's not the idea. The idea is not for you to take this and do the exact same thing, okay? I really don't do that. The idea here is you need to do your version of this. It's a good, clean landing page. It says learn how to make $125 a day, so not something crazy like $1,000 per day. I believe this, right? Sending simple emails. What could that be, right? And by the way, this is not my landing page. It sounds like it could be mine, but it's not. It's a business opportunity that teaches just some opportunity where if you send simple emails, you make $125 a day. Free report, once again. Okay, I see this person advertising each and every week. Okay, here's another one. Discover how you could make $2,000 daily on autopilot. Great benefit. I love that autopilot. We're changing lives. So it's going to give you a blueprint for free. Okay, again, an ethical bribe. The $2,000 daily, not as specific as that 1,142 a couple pages back, But you know, people are like, oh wow, that's a lot of money. I'm interested in that, right? Again, you got to put some money in there. But the more hype that you create on your landing page, the more you have to make up for it once they get inside. So if you keep, you know, like this page, I'm a little suspicious, but I'm going to opt in. But when I get to the next page, if you do something that makes me feel better about you or about your offer, then I'm going to be okay. But if you keep going over hype, then, you know, now some people go for hype. Don't get me wrong. Believe me, plenty of over hype works. But what tends to work, you just got to remember the cold and the warm aspect of it. So you don't want to go too crazy, like over promising something that you can't deliver, because then you're just going to get a bunch of angry people. Okay, here's another great one. Free video. So again, you're gonna give me a video if I give you just my email address. Six-figure earner shares how he paid off $102,000 of bad debt in 8 months using an online income machine. And by the way, I happen to know that this is absolutely true because I know who this advertiser is, and you know, so it's great that it's absolutely true. But that's the best way to do this. If you can create a landing page that has a truth about you, well, then nobody can steal that from you. I mean, they can try, but at the end of the day, then when they get to the next page, they're going to meet this guy. They're going to see a video with this exact person, and he's going to talk about the how he got out of debt, how he got out of over $100,000 in debt in 8 months using his online income machine. Okay, here's another really good lead capture page, really simple. Revealed how you can make, again, 300 to 500 per day within 48 hours sending emails. This is very similar to that other one. They're going to show you how to make money sending emails. This one had a 1-minute timer on it. Okay, I think maybe it was 5 minutes. No, I think it was 1 minute. I think that's a little excessive. I don't think you want to do a 1-minute countdown timer, but whatever. How long does it take for you to put your email address in? So a countdown timer, that could be a good little addition to your landing page. That seems to work. This one is a survey page. Survey pages, man, I can't believe it, but like they've been around for years. And this is just a super simple layout of a survey page. And this one, again, I see this person advertise, you know, week in and week. Well, not just this person, but there's multiple people in that opportunity that advertise all the time. And then what happens after you do step 1 in the survey? You answer the question, and then step 2, they ask for your name and email. If you got guts and you got money to test, if you can create a survey where you're asking a few questions instead of just one, that seems to be working really well in some of the other niches. I haven't seen it in BizOp yet, so you'd be one of the first trying that. Okay, so these next ones, they're not as good, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. They're not quite as good as that first round. And by the way, you know, I'm going to show you those first round again at the end of this video, so you don't have to, you know, write anything down or pause this or anything like that. So just keep watching, okay? And then after this almost good, I'm going to show you some really what not to do's, okay? So here's the almost goods, okay? This one here. Again, there's a countdown timer, 15 minutes, a little long for just opting in. So I think, you know, you don't need to give, or maybe this one started at 13 minutes or something like that, but it looks like it's a launch countdown, but it's really just a countdown for an opt-in. And then it just says, escape the rat race and enjoy freedom every day for the rest of your life. That's fine. It does well. The person comes back all the time and keeps advertising with this same landing page, but I think you could be a little bit more specific. But that's pretty good. I mean, you know, you're getting out of the rat race, but that might not mean the same thing to everybody, okay? And then after they get free access, it goes straight to just an email. We just need your email, and we'll give you exclusive access, okay, to how to get out of the rat race. This one here. This one's actually good on its face, okay? 100% free. Video reveals this powerful breakthrough system. Virtually build your online income. Like, if you just look at this, it's fine. I'm sure it gets a really good opt-in rate. I happen to know, and again, and this one does fine. There's no specific dollar amounts, but there is a specific day, 14 days or less. I happen to know that this one is on a first cookie wins system, and what I mean by that is whomever, there's like, you know, hundreds of different affiliates, and whomever promotes to X person first gets that person for life. So if you come in behind and buy email traffic, you know, at 10 to 20, maybe even 30% of them are going to have already come to this web page, and therefore you're not going to get credit for those again. So I don't love that, you know. That's a little uncomfortable. So if you run across something like that, you know, email traffic is going to be kind of a difficult fit, I think. because there's a lot of people that are on multiple lists. Okay, here's another almost there. Learn how this working dad, I like the specifics. This working dad went from 0 to hero. What does that mean on the flip side of life? Come discover the amazing traffic, but it's an opt-in page. It's name, email, boom, okay, and get instant access. Get instant access to what? So this one does fine, but it's curiosity people mostly, and then they get on the next page, and if there's something good on the next page, then it works. And there tends to be with this one, it must work because they keep coming back for more. Okay, so here's a little bit of do this, do that. Do this, not that. I saw a book once called Eat This, Not That, and so this will give you a little bit of do this, not that. Okay, and remember, I want you to remember, our goal is to get leads. Okay, yes, you want to sign up members and you want to make sales, but ultimately with cold traffic, you want to get leads, and then now why? Because it gives you so many more chances to win. If you get 1,000 clicks coming to your website, 1,000 different people coming to your website, and 400 of them sign up to be on your email list, you're able to promote to them and warm them up again and again until they're sick of you. But if you're just trying to get members and you don't get them to opt in, well then maybe you'll get 0, maybe you'll get 10, maybe you'll get 20 people to sign up because they're showing up, they're not warmed up yet. But let's say you get those people, that's it, you're done. You didn't get the list of people that were really pretty darn interested, and that were maybe going to sign up. You know what I mean? So it just gives you a lot more chances to win again and again. Okay, so here's a standard Empower Network page. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. This is okay. I don't recommend ever using an opportunities main standard page. First of all, everybody's going to be promoting it. Secondly, not everybody, but everybody has the access to promote it. The smart people don't. This one's okay. It's got a decent. But I don't know what is this? Like if I'm a new person that's never seen this, what is this, right? Over 155,000 people agree. It's not really selling the opportunity. And most business opportunities, they don't do a really good job of selling the opportunity. That's why they need you. Okay, that's kind of how it works. So let me show you the landing page of one of my most successful Empower Network, and we're talking, this thing has been around for years. This landing page has been around for years as well, and they keep promoting it. And I'm talking thousands and thousands and thousands of clicks a week. And I have one, really large, really big leader who's got a co-op that again keeps doing it week in, and well, more than just every week. Okay, and this is like a little mini survey. Opt-in is on step 2, and that's the focus, getting them to opt in and then building the rapport and converting them to signups and sales. Okay, this one, somebody actually gave us this page to promote. There's a couple things. First of all, this is a high-end business opportunity. I think the lowest buy-in, you can actually see it down there on the bottom left, is $2,000. So imagine a cold traffic, somebody that's come to here with cold traffic gets here. First of all, I'm going to click on everything. I'm all over the place. This is really not great. So this is Titam's homepage, and it's fine. It's just not designed to accept email traffic and convert it into a $2,000 sale. The day that we can do that is the day that I probably stop selling traffic and and start just sending it to something that I can make $2,000 on. But it just doesn't work that way. You have to warm them up before and that's a hot person. So that's somebody that's already built a relationship with you, probably bought something from you, etc. So this is the Titan homepage as well. There's a video on the page. The video's decent. It's okay, but again, there's all these different things that you can click on. Now, somebody in Titan actually gave me this. Take that in for a moment. Like, they're trying to send people straight to the join page. They're not even sending them to this. They're sending them straight to the join page. You don't want to do that, and it's okay that you thought that. You're new. You didn't understand what cold traffic and lead creation, lead acquisition is. So this is trying to get a sign up. So this is like kind of like this is like trying to go on a third date with somebody before you've even bought them a drink at the bar. I mean, like you don't even know them yet, and you're asking them to. They're not warm. They're not hot. They're not going to join. And this is a horrible join page. It assumes that you've clicked on something from somewhere to get there, not an email that says I'm interested in making money, right? That's just random. So don't do that. So this is a good Titum landing page. This comes from them. They have this now. So it's a good video that talks about making money and how it can become a reality for anyone. And then when you click now, tell me more. Name, email, phone. Phone is a little risky. You're going to get a lot less people that are willing to put email and phone in, but with a high-end offer like this, you need the phone, okay? Because you're going to call them, and guess what you're going to do? You're going to warm them up. You're going to have human interaction. You're going to tell them about why you joined and how successful you are, and if they want to take action, go and get the $2,000 or the $6,500 thing, So that's what this is better, right? This is a lot better than this and this and this, okay? And that came from the same company. Now, you can create your own version of this, put the video up, and then have them opt in as well. You want to have some control over it, but this is great. So, all right, here's one. Yes, somebody gave us this to promote in their with BizOp traffic, because this is you can make money selling this instantly ageless. But they don't know, they don't have any landing pages. The company doesn't have any landing pages for making money. That's up to you to talk to people about, or to have your own landing page. So let me show you. So they do have this opt-in page that pops up on top of this page, okay? What do I do to pop-ups usually is I click the little X that I go look for the X and get rid of it. Or I know that there's information accessible to me by closing it. So why don't I close it first? Okay. This page here, however, from my friends over at Simple to Advertise, this is much better, and we see him every month with promoting this page, because it's actually for the same thing over here. Okay. But look how focused it is, and he's promoting to BizOp. So would you like to look young, feel younger, and get paid? And then up top, how I get paid daily? By posting before and after pictures. So we're talking about really how to make money, and the little added benefit of doing it in this kind of anti-aging, with an anti-aging type product. So I'm curious if I'm, which a lot of the people that are looking for BizOp, if I'm over 40, 45 years old, I am. I'm curious as to what this might be. I was looking for a way to make money. I'm going to give my name and email. Maybe not my phone number, but that's a risk that these guys are willing to take, because somebody that gives you a phone number is that much more valuable. They're going to be able to get warmed up a lot quicker. All right, somebody in Paycation sent us this one. It's their 10-page tour on what Paycation is. No way to opt in. You can only sign up at the end of the tour, and by signing up, I mean you click to go to their homepage, and I don't even, oh, there's the join now on the top right. If I click learn more, I go here. If somebody made it here, it's amazing. But this is not what you want to promote for Paycation. This is what you want to promote. And they have this available. It's just a matter of giving the right thing for the right type of traffic. Want to spend more time? And this isn't great. This one I would put in my, not as good. Everything that comes from the opportunity itself, Paycation or even Empower Network or Titum, it's going to be really calm. It's going to be, if there's not going to be, it's going to be really compliant. They have to be extra careful. So we're not saying anything here, right? Want to spend more time with your family? Our video offers a life-changing opportunity. So they're going to get some opt-ins, but there's it's not a strong call to action. It's not a strong headline, but it's honest, and they're not going to get in any trouble. And you don't want to get in any trouble with yours either, but you have to make sure you're honest, and you want to get kind of better conversions. Here's another one, My Affiliate Insider. Somebody gave us this to promote. They were going to spend money to send traffic to the login page. Are you kidding me? Especially when, look what a great, landing page My Affiliate lead capture page my affiliate insider has. It's just about finding the right thing to promote. It's, name, email, get started right now, how I made specific amount of money in 60 days, and a video that shows like a news story about making money online. 61% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and then it talks about working from home, and it's a good video. Okay, here's another one. We have thousands and thousands of clicks sold every day for people that are in Traffic Monsoon. However, you don't want to just promote this. This is, again, you're going for the sign up right away, number one. Number two, it's not good. No one's going to come here never having heard of Traffic Monsoon, never having heard of you, never having heard of this beautiful woman on the bottom right that I cut off half of her body. Sorry, beautiful woman. They don't. That does build a little bit of trust and a little bit of warmth, but at the end of the day, you don't want to do that. You want to have them join this. You want to have them give you their email address, and then you want to teach them why Traffic Monsoon is good. With your emails or with videos or whatever. So here, there's that one again. That's the free video. Six-figure earner shares how he paid off $102,000 of bad debt. This is one of the largest income earners in Traffic Monsoon, and he makes a bunch of money in Power Network and Four Corners and all sorts of other things because he's built a rapport. All these people they trust him and they're interested in what it is that he has to teach, and they join and make money alongside of him. Okay, so these last ones, I don't even know what to do with these. This is announcing a launch of the Genie. I don't know what to do with it. Then you click and it comes here. Okay, again, they're going straight for there is no good lead capture page in this system, so somebody would have to make their own. Okay, again, this one here, this one's okay. At least they're going for the lead, the lead, right? But it's the largest affiliate. What is affiliate marketing? I don't know. I just clicked on something to make money online, and I don't know what affiliate marketing means yet. And there's nothing about making money on this. There's no benefit here. Okay, here it is. A system that is foolproof. So there's a system on how to be an affiliate marketer, but I don't know the benefit of it. And then a system that explains everything to me. Again, multiple commissions. Okay, that sounds like I might make money, but commissions is cut off because their formatting is screwed up. So there's a lot wrong with this, and there's no specific, nothing talking about making money. So here's another one. This one needs work. It's name, first name, last name. Do you really need the last name? Email, phone. It kind of looks like an afterthought, the make money part. This is just choosing the best, choosing the company's landing page, right? So this is okay, but I think you could do something better than this. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let me give you a quick recap. Remember, cold traffic is best for getting leads. These are some of our best. You just saw that a second ago. Just a reminder, this was good, clean, straight to the point, dollar amount, you're going to make money, going to give you a free report. Same thing here, going to give you a free report, a little bit of a benefit. How much per day can you make? Okay, these just straightforward countdown timer, surveys, all of those are great ways for you to succeed week in and week out. But don't try to give us the homepage. Don't try to give us of your opportunity. Don't try to give us something that doesn't have the ability for somebody to opt in right away. Now, if you know what you're doing and you've tested cold traffic to a straight sales page, go for it. It works in other niches. I haven't seen it work long-term here. However, it does. It can work, but you got to know that you're taking the risk at that point. So we don't want you to take as much of a risk. We want you to have way more chances to win. So we want you to send people to something that's got some way for them to exchange information with you, so that you can get back in touch with them later. Okay. I really hope this has been valuable for you. I hope that you will come back again more and more for traffic from trafficforme.com. And yeah, that's it. Have a great day. Make it a great day.